You're going through an old coin jar, and you come across a 1776 to 1976 half dollar. You might think it's just another common coin, but what if I told you it could be worth a fortune? You could be holding something worth up to millions of dollars without even realizing it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot that hidden treasure in your collection. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's dive in. The 1776 to 1976 half dollar, most people know it as the bicentennial coin, but few know the real value of this coin, especially without a mint mark. You see, while millions of these coins were made as part of the 200th anniversary celebration of the United States, most people have no idea that certain variations of this coin could make you a serious amount of money. Hold on, before you think, oh, this is just another old coin worth face value, let's break it down. The U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of these half dollars in 1976. That's a lot of coins in circulation, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Out of all those millions, only a handful were made with the right conditions and features that could make them incredibly rare and valuable. A mint error, a rare die variety, or a perfect grade could push the value of these coins to a level you can't even imagine. Now, you might be thinking, but how do I know if my coin is worth millions? That's exactly what we're about to uncover. Stay tuned, because we're getting into the details, and trust me, you'll be shocked. Here's where things get exciting. There are a few key characteristics that separate a worthless half dollar from one that could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. First, let's talk about mint marks. You're probably thinking, wait, mint marks? What's that got to do with my coin? Well, the truth is, some of the rarest coins were struck without mint marks. These are the ones that could be worth the big bucks. But don't jump to conclusions just yet, because even the ones with mint marks might be hiding something that makes them incredibly valuable. Now, if you're still with me, you're probably wondering what exactly you need to look for. Here's the thing, the 1776 to 1976 half dollar has a unique design. On the obverse, you'll see a portrait of President Eisenhower, and on the reverse, the famous Liberty Bell combined with the moon. But there's a catch. Certain flaws in the design, such as doubling, can actually make your coin worth a lot more than you'd think, and that's just the beginning. If you've been lucky enough to find a coin in nearly perfect condition, I'm talking gem quality here, you could be sitting on a potential fortune. Coin collectors are obsessed with perfect specimens, and the rarer they are, the more they're willing to pay. But hold up, before you get too excited, there's one more thing you need to know, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. So, here's the million-dollar question. What is the current market value of a 1776 to 1976 half dollar, and how can it go up to $1 million? This is where things get a little intense. If your coin has been graded at a perfect 70 by the professionals, that's the highest grade you can get. We're talking about an extremely valuable coin. But there's more. Certain coins, especially those without mint marks, have been sold at auctions for mind-blowing prices. In fact, a 1776 to 1976 half dollar in pristine condition, without a mint mark, has been known to fetch up to $1 million at the right auction. Imagine selling that coin and completely changing your life. I know, it sounds too good to be true, right? But I assure you, this is happening, and it's happening right now. There are collectors out there willing to pay top dollar for these rare coins, and if you've got one, you could be in luck. But here's where the urgency kicks in. You might not have much time to act. The coin market moves quickly, and values fluctuate. If you don't know what you're looking for or how to get your hands on a buyer, you could miss your chance to sell it for its true value. So here's what I want you to do. Check your old coin jars, look for those 1776 to 1976 half dollars, and pay attention to the details we've covered today. Because you never know, what seems like just another coin could be the key to your financial freedom. But hold on, before you rush off to dig through your coin collection, there's one last thing you need to know to ensure you're getting top dollar for your rare coins. I'm going to reveal it in just a minute, so make sure you stay with me. You won't believe the one simple trick that could instantly raise the value of your coins, and trust me, this is something you won't want to miss. If you're ready to take your coin collection to the next level, hit that subscribe button, because we've got more in-depth guides and tips coming your way. I'm here to help you unlock the true value of your coins and show you how to turn them into real wealth. Stay tuned for the next video where I reveal the secret trick to making the most out of your rare coins. Don't miss it, your financial future could be just a coin flip away. Coin enthusiasts, are you sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? That old half-dollar you've been hiding away could be worth more than you ever imagined. Imagine a coin so rare, it could sell for a mind-blowing amount. In fact, a 1971 half-dollar has been sold for over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. Keep watching because today, we're diving deep into how this coin could change your life forever. First things first, let's talk about the 1971 half-dollar. What's so special about it? Why is it suddenly commanding such outrageous prices? You might be thinking, it's just a half-dollar. But here's the kicker, while most 1971 half-dollars are worth just a couple of bucks in regular circulation, a rare few can fetch astronomical sums. The reason behind this lies in something called mint errors, and if you've got one of these hidden gems, it could make you richer than you ever thought possible. But here's the thing, not every 1971 half-dollar is worth a fortune. The market has seen some truly jaw-dropping sales, with one of them crossing over $1 million in value. The key to knowing if your coin could be worth that much is understanding what to look for. Are you ready to learn how to spot it? Keep watching. So, how can you know if your 1971 half-dollar is one of the rare, valuable ones? This is where things get exciting. Let's break it down. The value comes from the details, errors that make a coin more unique than others. A mint mark that looks a little different, or a misprint that gives the coin a story could mean you've struck gold. But, here's the catch, it's not always easy to spot these rare versions. Most people just throw their half-dollars into a jar without even thinking twice. But what if you could be sitting on something worth millions? Take a moment to imagine what your life could look like if you discovered a coin worth that much. Would you sell it? Would you keep it as an investment? The choice is yours, but before you make any decisions, let's talk about how to identify these elusive versions. Spoiler alert, it's all about the specifics of the coin's minting. Here's the key to unlocking your coin's true worth. When looking at a 1971 half-dollar, you want to check for the off-center minting errors. Some of these coins are barely noticeable to the untrained eye, but once you spot them, it'll be like finding buried treasure. The edge of the coin might have an unusual shape, or you might see a faint doubling effect in the mint mark or lettering. These tiny imperfections can mean your coin is worth thousands, or even millions, but here's the twist, most people don't even realize they've got these rare errors. They simply don't know what to look for. Are you starting to get nervous yet? The last thing you want is to sell a coin for $10 at a yard sale, when you could have gotten a small fortune for it. But how exactly do you find a coin like this? How can you be sure that your 1971 half-dollar is the one worth a fortune? Don't go anywhere because in just a moment, I'm going to reveal exactly how to authenticate this rare coin, and how to make sure you get top dollar if you decide to sell. You won't believe how easy it can be once you know the tricks of the trade. Alright, let's talk about authentication. First off, if you think you've got a rare coin, the best place to start is by getting it graded by a professional. Coins that are graded properly can often fetch significantly more in the market. There are a number of reputable services that will help you determine if your 1971 half-dollar is the real deal. Trust me, if it's worth that much, it's worth the investment to get it verified. Once it's authenticated, you've got options. You can either sell it through a reputable auction house, or you can list it online through a trusted platform. But remember, the longer you wait, the higher the chances are that someone else might find the same coin before you. So if you think you got a rare one, it's time to act now, and don't forget, coins like this can be life-changing. Imagine what it would feel like to sell one of these coins and watch your bank account skyrocket. So, are you ready to check your old coins? Do you have a 1971 half-dollar hidden in your collection? Now's the time to act. Don't let another day go by without knowing the true value of what's in your hands. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And, of course, comment below if you've got any questions or if you found something amazing. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your coins safe, because you could be holding a small fortune. Have you ever wondered if a coin in your pocket could be worth more than a car, maybe even a house? Imagine holding a rare 1983 half-dollar with a P mint mark in your hand. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, what if I told you that this coin could be worth as much as $1 million? Stick with me, because in the next 10 minutes, we're diving deep into this rare coin, and by the end, you'll know if you've got a fortune hiding in your collection. So, how does a regular half-dollar coin get to be worth so much? You're probably thinking, I've got a bunch of those in a drawer somewhere. Well, let me take you back to 1983. The US Mint produced a standard half-dollar coin that year, but there was something special about the ones marked with the P mint mark. A subtle detail you might have missed, but that small P could change your life. Let's talk about rarity. There were millions of half-dollars made in 1983, but here's the catch: not many of them have survived in pristine condition. And I'm not talking about just any condition, I'm talking about the kind of condition that makes collectors lose their minds and open their wallets wide. Hold up, you might be asking, why would anyone pay so much for a half-dollar? Well, stick around. I'm about to reveal why this specific coin can sell for astronomical prices. Now, let's break it down. Why is the 1983 P mint mark half-dollar so valuable? The simple answer is rarity and demand. But there's more to it. You see, there's a reason why the value of this coin keeps skyrocketing. In the coin world, a coin's value is determined by factors like its rarity, its condition, and its demand from collectors. And with the 1983 half-dollar, collectors are looking for coins that are nearly flawless. Coins that can be graded at a high level by professional grading companies. The higher the grade, the higher the value. A coin that's graded as mint state could sell for thousands of dollars. But here's the twist: there are reports of certain 1983 half-dollars reaching a market value that's completely off the charts. Some rare, high-grade examples have been known to sell for over $1 million. But it's not just about finding one of these coins in good condition. No. You need to know where to sell it and how to get the best possible value. The market is moving fast, and if you don't act now, you could miss out on a huge opportunity. But before I tell you exactly how to sell these coins for maximum profit, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever wondered just how rare your specific coin is? And if you're sitting on one of these hidden treasures? Well, keep watching, because the answer may surprise you. You might be feeling the excitement building up right now. You might be staring at your collection of old coins, wondering if you've just uncovered a potential goldmine. But before you get too excited, let's talk about the next steps. If you think you have a 1983 half-dollar with the P mint mark, there are a few things you need to do. First, get that coin professionally graded. A coin in excellent condition could be worth far more than you think. You don't want to leave money on the table by undervaluing it. Once graded, you need to connect with the right buyers. Specialized coin dealers or auction houses are often the best place to find serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. And here's the kicker: the right buyer might pay a fortune for your coin, all depending on its condition, rarity, and how the market is reacting at the time. Okay, before you start imagining yourself living in a mansion thanks to your half-dollar, remember, patience is key. These things don't happen overnight. But trust me, when the right buyer sees your coin, that's when the magic happens. So don't rush the process. Now, here's the most important part. If you've got a 1983 half-dollar with the P mint mark, don't wait. Coins like this are in high demand right now, and the value could keep climbing. Timing is everything. The market is hot, and the longer you wait, the higher the risk that you could miss out on the peak value. Imagine what a $1 million payday could do for your lifestyle. It's not just a dream, it could be your reality. So take action now, get that coin graded, and start searching for your fortune. Your path to wealth could be just one coin away. And if you think this is crazy, wait until you hear about the next coin I'm going to reveal. It's worth even more than this one, and it's hiding in plain sight. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, because the next big coin discovery could be in your hands. Imagine this: you're going through a box of old coins, maybe inherited from a grandparent or tucked away in a drawer for decades. You find a coin, just an ordinary $50, but there's something special about it. A 1989 $50 with a P mint mark. What if I told you this coin could be worth up to millions of dollars? You heard that right, this isn't a fantasy. It's reality. And I'm about to reveal how you can spot these high-value treasures, so stick with me until the end. The coin you're about to learn about could be the key to a life-changing fortune. You might be thinking, what's so special about a 1989 $50? After all, it's not the most well-known coin out there. But that's where the opportunity lies. The average 1989 $50, in circulation condition, won't get you much. You might only get a few dollars from it, but that's not what we're focusing on today. That we're talking about a specific coin, with the right details that can turn it into a true rarity. Now, let's dive in. The key factor is the P mint mark. The P represents the Philadelphia Mint. But here's where things get interesting. There was a critical error in the minting process for this coin. Not every 1989 $50 is rare, but some of them have subtle differences that could lead to them being worth far more than face value. So, how do you spot these rare coins? The trick is in the details. The P mint mark needs to be sharp, clear, and positioned just right. If there's any wear or fading, the coin might not be worth much. But the right one? We're talking about a valuable find. Are you starting to see why it's so important to know exactly what you're looking for? Because this coin's worth hinges on the smallest factors. Alright, I know what you're probably thinking, a coin worth millions? What am I, the monopoly banker? But trust me, it's real. It's not a joke. There are collectors out there who would pay top dollar for a coin like this. Let's get serious for a moment. It's not just the mint mark that matters, it's the condition of the coin. Coins in pristine condition, uncirculated or near uncirculated, are the ones that carry the most value. We're talking about a coin that looks almost brand new, even though it's decades old. A 1989 $50 that's been carefully preserved could easily fetch several $100s. But here's the kicker: some collectors are willing to pay even more, up to millions. Why? Because there's a certain error or misprint that can make these coins extraordinarily rare. Specifically, some 1989 $50 were struck with an imperfect die, which can cause slight, but noticeable variations in the coin's design. And these errors are what collectors are dying to get their hands on. If you think you found one, don't just rush to sell it. Take it to a professional appraiser who can verify its authenticity. That verification can be the difference between a few $100s and an actual fortune. Now, what's even more exciting? The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. But here's where the urgency kicks in. Quick question for you: do you have the right eye to spot rare coins like this? Or have you been overlooking them? Just think, there could be one right under your nose, and you wouldn't even know it. Now, if you're feeling excited, you should be. The market for these coins is booming. It's a gold rush, but not one that's talked about in the news. It's hidden in plain sight, and it could be your ticket to living the wealthy lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Imagine being able to sell a coin for millions, right from the comfort of your home. But here's the catch: you need to act fast. The window to cash in on these rare finds won't stay open forever. As more collectors catch wind of these high-value coins, their prices could skyrocket, or, conversely, settle down if more coins get discovered. But right now, the market is still ripe for the picking. So, what's your next move? You've got the knowledge, the details, and the insight to make a huge profit. You can't afford to waste time. Get out there, start searching, and don't let a potential fortune slip through your fingers. But I'm not done yet. In my next video, I'll show you exactly where to find these rare coins, and what to do once you've got them in hand. You won't want to miss it, trust me. And remember, the 1989 $50 with a P mint mark could be your ticket to a life of financial freedom. Keep your eyes open, start looking through your collection, and stay tuned for more tips on how to turn your coins into a small fortune. Have you ever wondered if the $50 sitting in your coin jar could be worth a fortune? You might just be holding a coin that could change your life. Yes, you heard that right. This 1996 half-dollar Mint mark coin could be worth millions, but here's the shocking truth: most people don't even know how much their old coins are really worth. What if your coin could be hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to discover it? Stick with me as we uncover exactly how much these half-dollars are worth and how you can cash in. You won't believe what you're about to learn. Alright, let's dive into this. The 1996 half-dollar with a Mint mark is not just any coin. It's a rare treasure from the US Mint. But before we get too deep, let me set the stage. In 1996, the US Mint struck millions of half-dollar coins, but here's where the twist lies: most of them were never even circulated. You probably haven't even seen one in your everyday change. But here's the thing: in the right condition, these coins can fetch some serious cash. Well, the average 1996 half-dollar in circulation today might only be worth a couple of dollars. But wait, don't let that fool you. If your coin is in mint condition, you could be looking at an entirely different value, and here's where it gets really exciting. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with no blemishes can be worth up to $1,000, even more if graded by a trusted company. Hold on to your seat, because that's just the beginning. Now, let's talk about the real jackpot. While the general market value of the 1996 half-dollar Mint is already impressive, some of these coins have been sold for upwards of $1 million. Yep, you heard that correctly, but how? Well, here's the twist: it all comes down to rarity and demand. If your coin has some very specific characteristics, like the right minting errors or unique markings, it can become an extremely rare specimen. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the lookout for these rare coins, willing to pay top dollar for them. So, what makes these coins so valuable? One of the key things to look out for is minting errors. Maybe your coin has a double die, a misstrike, or some other error that makes it unique. These small mistakes could be the reason your coin is worth far more than its face value. But finding a true error coin is no easy task. Many of these specimens are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to find them. Now, don't get too comfortable. This is where the market gets tricky. Prices are constantly fluctuating, and what could be worth $1 million today might not be worth the same tomorrow. How can you cash in before the market shifts? You need to act fast, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in just a moment. That I know what you're thinking: how can I make sure I don't miss out on this opportunity? Well, here's the deal: timing is everything. The world of rare coins moves fast, and if you wait too long to get your coin appraised, you could lose out on a life-changing amount of money. But don't panic. I've got a step-by-step guide for you that will show you exactly what to look for and how to get your coin appraised by the right people. Trust me, you don't want to leave this to chance. I'll even give you the secret tip that could unlock the true value of your 1996 half-dollar Mint. Ready? Here it is: get your coin professionally graded by a reputable grading company. Without that certification, you might be leaving thousands of dollars on the table. But there's one more thing I need to tell you before you rush off to dig through your coin collection. The true value of this coin isn't just about its rarity. It's about finding the right buyer who knows what it's worth. Want to know how to find that buyer? Stay tuned, I'll reveal that secret in just a minute. So, here's the million-dollar question: is your 1996 half-dollar Mint mark coin hiding its true value, just waiting for you to unlock it? And more importantly, how do you cash in before it's too late? Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss part 2 of this series. I'll be sharing even more secrets on how to turn your old coins into wealth. Trust me, you won't want to miss this next step, because your financial future could be one coin away from being completely transformed. See you in the next video. Are you sitting on a small fortune and don't even know it? What if I told you that a coin from 1997 could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. A 1997 half-dollar Mint mark coin, which most people overlook, could have you living the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Imagine finding something so valuable that it could change your life overnight. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this coin and, more importantly, how much it's worth. That I know what you're thinking, it's just a $50, how could that be worth millions? But trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Grab your magnifying glass, because you don't want to miss this. Let's take a step back. Most people think coins are just small, shiny objects that fill up our pockets, right? But in the world of numismatics, coins are like hidden treasures. Some coins, like the 1997 half-dollar D mint mark, are more than just pocket change, they're rare pieces of history. The value of coins doesn't just come from their metal, it comes from their rarity, their condition, and their story. And the 1997 half-dollar coin has all of that. Now, I know you're asking yourself, why is a coin from 1997, barely 30 years old, worth so much? It's because certain mint marks, like the D mint mark, tell a story about how few were made and how unique this coin is. Most of these coins were mass-produced, so finding one in pristine condition or with a special flaw can make it worth a small fortune. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, let's break it down. The 1997 half-dollar D mint mark coin typically isn't worth much in your average change jar. But if you're lucky enough to find one in near-perfect condition, meaning no wear, no scratches, no discoloration, this coin can fetch hundreds, thousands, and in some rare cases, millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. The market for these rare, high-quality coins is more alive than ever, and buyers are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, you might be wondering, how do I even tell if my coin is one of those rare finds? Well, don't worry, we'll get there soon. You don't need to be an expert. But first, imagine what you could do with that kind of money. Pay off debt. Travel the world. Buy that dream house. The possibilities are endless, and this coin could be the ticket. But here's the thing, time is of the essence. These coins aren't easy to find, and even if you have one in your possession, the market fluctuates. What's worth a fortune today might not be worth as much tomorrow. So, the sooner you start looking, the better. Imagine someone else snatching up that coin right from under your nose. It could be gone before you even realize its worth. Alright, enough with the suspense, let's talk about how you can spot this treasure. The first thing you need to do is look closely at the mint mark. A D mint mark, which stands for the Denver Mint, means that this coin was struck at one of the most famous mints in the country. But that's not all. You want to make sure the coin is in good condition, no major scuff marks, no tarnishing. If it looks almost brand new, you might have a true gem on your hands. But wait, there's more. Did you know that the exact design of the 1997 half-dollar could affect its value even further? That's right, some coins have minor variations that could skyrocket their worth. And the best part is, it's not that difficult to check for these variations yourself. Stay tuned, because I'll reveal exactly what to look for in just a moment, and I'm not done yet. I've got some insider tips on how to sell your rare coin for the best price possible. You won't want to miss that. But first, let's take a closer look at what makes a coin worth millions, and how you can capitalize on it. So, now that you know the potential value of the 1997 half-dollar D mint mark, you're probably itching to go through your coin collection right now, aren't you? Here's the thing, you don't want to rush. You need to know exactly what to look for to get top dollar. In the next video, I'll walk you through the exact process for selling your rare coins, and I'll give you some tips on finding the best buyers. Trust me, this information could be worth more than the coin itself. But before you go, I want to leave you with one last thought. In life, the difference between having enough and having more than enough often comes down to what you know. You're already ahead of the game by watching this video. So keep learning, keep hunting, and who knows? That coin in your pocket might just be the key to the life you've always wanted.